Yay! Woo! That's right. Woohoo! We are back. It is Wednesday. We are doing good. It is hot outside, but we are inside where the AC is running, so I'm doing great. I hope you guys are as well. We're gonna be switching up a little bit today. We have a game called Detective Grimoire. It's a little bit of an older game, but it's got pretty good reviews. It looks like a kind of a cute mystery game. I need AC too. I know, right? I know. Cannot live without AC. That's for sure. And so I'm kind of excited to just try it out. We'll see. It's a little bit of an older game, but it's kind of like, I guess there's a newer game by the same dev company that has pretty good reviews. So I wanted to try the older game first. I'm like, I can't do the second before doing the first, even though I don't think they're actually tied to each other. Maybe just with characters, but that's about it. So we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to take a couple hours. Which game? It's called Detective Grimoire. So that's what we're gonna be going into. Plus, I like the word grimoire. So, ooh, right? I'm like, ooh, detective game. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong when it's got grimoire in the title, I feel like. All right. So hopefully it's kind of, I just wanted something a little bit more chill. I know we've been kind of like, I feel like we've been going hard these last few days. So I wanted something that was maybe hopefully a little bit, wow, that was loaded up pretty fast. Hold on a second. Let me get this here. There we go. I'll just make myself a little, you can be Watson. Watson, fetch me another drink. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks good for now. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's play it. Let's create a new file. Yes, Sherlock Vesper. Yes, sir, right away. All right, let's do it. Strongly recommended. Yes, I have headphones. Okay. It's actually a little loud, but it's fine. Ooh. Original score. Here's your drink. Tasty. All right. Perfect. Oh, I'm actually kind of digging the soundtrack so far. Let's see.
2025 last night, a murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction deep within the heart of the marshal.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here?
New voice acting. Nice.
I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous? All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in this swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right.
The
this
murder
is no
suspect.
Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
We've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
All right, we need an alien and hello. We're looking for an alien and the Loch Ness monster. No, I was kidding. How you doing? We're doing Detective Grimoire today, which is a little bit different. I'm trying to make it a little bit chiller. And I'm actually kind of surprised that they have Grand. Oh my god, there's so many Detective Grimoires. I think this is it though. We are in a swamp. A little bit chiller, I see. This is before our huge Hades run on Friday, so we're switching it up. Doing something different. All right, so here's our police files. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Buggy's Bug, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around, hey Dusty, around the wound, and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Yo, I beat the hardest challenge inscription. Now I'm fulfilled. Yeah, that was crazy. Wait, you've got it. You guys. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. He was independently murdered 3 times by 3 different snipers. I'm assuming this is the dude that's the dude that is dead. He would look at his followers here. So here are the three wounds and the footprints. And then here's our suspect. All right. Suspect is this monster. All right. Very good.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this tourist attraction.
Tourist
Boggy's
attraction.
Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well,
So creative.
nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Okay. All right. What are we going to find out? Let's find out about the real Boggy. All right. A swamp full of secrets. Chapter 1.
Your case file is in the top right.
All right.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
Okie doke.
When you've collected some, of course. I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Oh, you're not going to come with me. You're going to take...
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Okay, okay.
That's where I need to go.
Yes.
I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Okay, I guess, is this the options menu? Let's turn info sidebar sparkly hint icons. Let's turn this off for now. Let's turn it off for now. All right. We're feeling confident as of right now. All right.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here.
I was gonna say we just walked up.
You don't remember.
Okay,
course, you're
confirmed.
not
It's the
great at
girl.
remembering.
She's
I
weird.
should be offended, though.
I've never seen you before. You're that weird girl from the fairground. I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. I like that I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. I don't know if I should take this seriously. Kill her? I don't think we can do any killing in this game. We probably don't have any. We probably have no means of doing so. Writes down Froggy to list of suspects. Let us tell the girl that we've been trying to forget her. I'm
remember
curious.
you, but I've been trying to forget.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and be
You'll
faithful.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature.
The
but
Buggy.
it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Oh my god,
Wait,
this girl's
what
giving
do you
me
mean? If you
serial killer
she
vibes.
disappeared.
Oh, she's gone. Now,
I'll
where'd it out?
pretend I imagined her.
The animations are so silly. I know, right? They're cute. I like it. What's this?
is an opportunity for a photographic memento.
All right, that's
The
it.
two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
Oh, we updated our case notes. Okay, cool. Anything else?
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
What else we got to look at?
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here.
All right, me neither.
Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I will not. Okay, I don't think we need
No clue.
just mud. Okay, perfect.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the
Oh, that's
rock.
right. We got puzzles to do here.
Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
Oh, no.
Probably.
Oh, well, this should be fine. Yeah, no problem. We can do this puzzle. Ugh. Oh, shit. It's too heavy. God damn it. All right, just stay there. No, don't fall out. Ugh, stay here for a second. Oh, shit. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I have two hands, do I not? All right, let's put this one here. Let's see what my lord. All right, I guess we are going to have to use all of these spaces. Okay. Oh, a puzzle. I'm an expert at puzzles. That's good. I'm like so-so, depending on the puzzle. This is...
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office.
Oh, oh, okay.
This is a tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense.
You're a
to
Muppet
me.
of puzzles. I solved it. Yes.
Let's do some thinking.
That one wasn't too bad.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence.
Oh no. All
Tap
right.
the confirm button to try it out.
Okay, let's try it out.
I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
All right. So we got isn't warm enough for, it's too far remote, it's too stupid for, it's way too big for, to murder someone, to make any money, to be so smart, to have happened, to murder someone. All right. The swamp is obviously far too far remote for Bog, the tourist attraction, to make any money.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money.
My beard is
It's
too stupid
really
for that little
bugging
girl
me.
to make any money. That little girl's making no money. That's
What's
true.
the story behind this place?
All right. We have a museum.
Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off.
Dang, I
food.
almost solved it. Almost.
Apparently, there's a
And there's a
museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry.
Oh, okay. That's the same. Same. All right. So let us go to the museum since we are not hungry.
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Okay.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. I should visit the crime scene before I do anything. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
All right. Let's keep walking, I guess. Let us commence forth.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
Oh, I see. All right, we're still walking. Let's go
I
this
should
way.
visit the crime scene before I do anything. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Is that not where we're going? Oh, fine. We gotta go this way. All right, let's look at these foot
A
tracks.
strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way. A strange pair
All
of
right.
green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
Back, I guess. Who left these lying around, strange green flippers? Okay, so we've got that. All right. Collected.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door.
3 toes? Who's only got 3 toes?
And back down into those reeds by the water.
Girl, let me check your feet. Let me see how many toes you have. Let me count them.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
All right. Let me check your feet. Take off your socks. Yep. Let's keep going. Oh no, I can't. That's right. It's against TOS. Keep your socks on. All right. So that's where he is. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Here's the map. A map of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access my map from the map button in the corner. It does not tell you where we are. Okay, that's fine. And then we got yes, for legal detective purposes, I definitely need pictures of your feet.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
We're desperate now. We're desperate now.
I can't.
You can't jump in through this window? Wait, is there still one more?
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading and back down into those.
Okay, that's that. What about these ones?
There are bizarre and back down.
Those ones don't have 3. There's also footsteps. Like, yes, for maybe you can use the swamp grass to construct a primitive pogo stick.
Strange footprints stop right by. Maybe I should take a closer look.
We already looked here, so they're gone. Yeah, we already got that. Okay. Boop, boop. Let's back out. Now that we went here. Oh.
Some suspects.
Suspects.
Let's get this investigation started.
Where'd these people come from? We're in the middle of a bog. Hello?
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
I like how our
That's
name
a
is
little
Grimoire.
rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
Oh my
I
goodness.
could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
Yes. It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. First name? What's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name. No. I like the 23rd name.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
I like to be flippant. What should we talk about? Your job last night. Present a profile or present a clue. Okay, let's first talk about the job.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
Yes.
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Oh, Vincent the Pierre.
You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right.
How do we even know
I
that?
worked with him for many years.
Case
Is
file
he your boss?
system updated. Okay.
Oh, I don't know about that. We worked together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until
That's because
about
his
a
name
week
is
ago.
Burl.
Oh, really? But why did you want
He's
to
like
come here in the
Burley.
first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
Just
You
the
always
cameraman.
carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
Oh my god. So many things. Okay, so last
You were
night.
here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat.
We'll have to get
Richard
something to
Remington
eat.
was there too.
Remington?
Richard Remington.
You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill.
Ooh.
I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
All right. We can present a clue, but I don't think it will really matter.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Yeah. I'm not showing him the police file. Present a profile. Bobby Burl. Oh. Murder victim, Mr. Remington. Huh.
You should ask someone else.
Okay. So
Try showing it to somebody different.
he doesn't like it. Okay, cool. I think that's everything we got from him. And then what's this guy?
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
Oh, you are.
You don't look it.
Oops, who are you
What
anyway?
a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van de Peer,
The famous
Vanderpeer.
movie director?
the artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
That's what they all say. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That's a very talented beard you've got, at least. I heard your work was going downhill lately. I don't think he'll answer us if we ask that last one. So, that's a very talented beard you got, at least.
It's a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
No,
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I
exactly.
know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Okay, so we have Forced, offered to help, only recently got permission from, has always had permission from Forced. All right. To dress up as Boggy, to film here in the swamp, to leave the swamp forever, to murder the victim. To dress up. Okay, so I think it's gonna got. Bobby Burrow has always had permission from. Oh Lord, was it Vince or was it Richard Remington? Bertle's camera has always had permission from. Was it Richard Remington? No, I think it was from my eyebrows. Is this it?
Bobby Burl has always had permission from Vincent Van de Peer to film here in the swamp. What is that supposed to mean?
What is going on? Wait, I know the ghost. What is going on? There it goes. There it goes. All right. No. You're. We're all good now. Okay, so it's not that. It was Richard Remington, I think.
Bobby Burl has always had permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I'm losing my mind here.
Okay. To leave the swamp, to murder the victim. It's definitely to film here in the swamp. Bobby Burl said maybe only recently got permission?
Bobby Burl only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. Maybe I just need to change. Can Van de Peer just do whatever he wants?
I guess so.
Bobby Burl only recently got permission from Vincent Van de Peer to film here in the swamp. I'm losing my mind here.
Okay, so maybe it's not Bobby Burl. I thought it was...
Vincent Van de Peer
There.
only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van de Peer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
Challenge unlocked. Challenge wasn't given permission to film in the swamp. The challenge topic will now be available when talking to Vincent. Find the truth. All right. So, I guess we can talk to him now. Challenge unlocked. Oh my God, what's this?
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Oh, Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past. Remington never found out about your previous attempts, or you tried to film here before, but the camera broke. I'm going to say, I think it was denied.
Remington has denied
Yeah.
you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like
I
mine.
remembered. I got to
Every
take more.
situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smooth.
I got to start
You understand
paying
that,
attention.
sure?
Why did Remington not want you filming here?
I'm going to be...
Why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know.
Ooh,
There are
new
certain
information.
rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
Sounds like a tale as old as time if I'm
I wonder how that happened.
being honest.
Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Oh, we have to draw an idea. I'm famous. I'm the boss.
Right. That's the one.
I'm pretty sure that's
I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word.
But he's not making money
It was just a
anyway,
little
so
arrangement between friends.
Gotta make some
Nothing
money.
worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time either.
challenge complete. All right, let's talk about
What's
the job.
a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
I don't have money for an
What are you
assistant.
doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere. It's the perfect setting for my next film.
Which
I'm on a
is
scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
all right.
You're making a movie about Boggy. About the swamp creature?
Of course, he's a fascinating individual.
Buggy,
isn't
the
he?
next
So
Oscar.
mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
What is that supposed to mean?
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
What kind of
Were
hobby?
you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed, I was working very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it?
So-
Getting to know the swamp?
Just.
Working.
But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
What were
Well,
we
I was,
doing?
Unable to find my faithful cameraman last night.
Wow.
He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being
Working
a
harder, hardly
resourceful
working. Exactly.
cameraman, I stepped up and
You couldn't
took on
find
the
him at
responsibility
night.
myself.
He's
I
got
was filming
hobbies.
in this exact area, in fact.
Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was
The
filming
water?
the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So,
Yes.
you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds.
Odd sounds on the
track.
audio track. Cool. Oops. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure. Yes, animals going about their nighttime rituals.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
All right. Doesn't explain why it came to the swamp in the first place. Was one of the reasons. Told me that. Lied to me because. Okay, came to the swamp in the first place. Was so useless. Was nowhere to be found last night. Was the murderer. All right. Was. Something I should ask the cameraman. Bobby Burrell told me that. Vincent DePierre told me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found
Vincent
last
Van
night.
Depeer
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrell doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
My clue is one of the reasons my lost hat was nowhere to be found last night. All right, we gotta re-talk. So let's present to him.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
All right.
I don't know if it's any use to you at all.
Okay.
I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
All right. I have to listen to that later on. I don't need to show him the rest. Present a profile. I don't have any profiles to show him. It doesn't really matter. All right. Let's go back. Film footage. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder. Filmed by Vincent van der Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Tap on a sound to hear it play. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna lie, but that one sounds a little suspect to me. Oh no, he fell down the stairs. All right. All right. Let's go back to the suspect. Present the film footage.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises
Yeah,
are?
what are those
Well,
noises?
judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
The murder? You say that you guess, but you're not actually saying.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Where were you?
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Oh yeah, I forgot he said
Well,
he did say he was
let's
at the
see.
cafe.
After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for
Wait,
once.
he didn't
Where
have
was
his
your
camera?
Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
I thought he said he did. You left it with Mr. Vanderpeer and you used it instead. It was broken and being repaired at that point. You lost it in the swamp and went to look for it. Well, I mean, maybe?
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walk around?
You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Vanderbeer said you had a hobby on the side. You got lost in the swamp and were trying to get out? You were collecting samples of swamp water. I hear the water is something else. He's got a hobby.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
well,
that-
yes,
that's
he's
what he
right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller.
I
It
have
only
2
takes black and white
cameras.
photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of
All
a
right,
natural
show me your point and
environment.
shoot.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Oh my God, is
Can
he
I
actually
see
using
it?
whatever that
Of course.
old school
I
on a
took it near the
tripod's
woods at
called?
the back of the swamp. It's
I
quite
can't-
an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night.
Well, develop it, sir. Get
Just
on
brush
that.
the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
That's not how developing film works. I would know. But whatever. No, it's not. It's Boggy.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
Just
It
standing
could be.
there.
Personally, I'm not convinced.
I
but
would know.
I'll let you decide for yourself.
I would know. I have developed photos by myself. A blurry photograph taken by Bobby Burrell shortly after. Okay. Before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. I feel like you guys don't believe me. I feel like you're not taking this serious. Let's present with him the black and white photo.
He's a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full time, you know.
Don't do it. I don't recommend. All right, don't do it. I don't recommend. All right, let's see who else. We can go this way now. Oh, this is the museum. That's right.
That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre. That museum is... What is it?
All right.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Those are the same flowers as before. Can I go into the museum?
The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way.
Oh, look at this.
Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Ugh.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, we've got some weirdo, but first.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Oh, of course.
Something seems out of place.
Example A. Example B. Hold on. Excuse me.
Models of Boggy's... I think I should try arranging these models. Something seems out of place.
Did I not? Yeah. Right? Is that not? Is that? All right. According to historical sketches, the skin would have a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the Boggy Monster Swamp. Some early sketches even show a small thumb. Examples of the creature's claws based on sketches. Don't touch.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit.
Ah, that's what I wanted.
It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
All right, so now we've got both gloves and flippers. These flippers are not part of the museum exhibit, that's for sure. All right, what else we got going on? Just gonna ignore the guy in the room. I don't want to talk to him yet.
This journal. Huh.
Whoa. What? Hello? What happened? Oh my goodness, my game. My game crashed. Of course it did. Of course it did. All right, let's go back. Let's go back in. Let's hope. Oh my goodness. Play. All right.
This journal. Huh. It's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
A journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seemed to be a page ripped from the back. All right.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Alright, copyright MCM XXXXX1B. Recorded. Alright, is that?
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
That explains it.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
I would say so. All right, I guess now.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did.
Ew, swamps. All right. We'll talk to you.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective.
I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
Yeah.
I go by Folder.
Folder.
Agent Folder.
Oh my
What
lord.
are you doing?
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. I'm writing my diary. It's been a long day. No, I'm writing bad things about you in my
I'm
notebook.
writing bad things about you in my notebook.
Your job.
So, if you're not a tourist and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
But you call yourself Agent
so
Folder.
you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Case file updated.
What kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find
Light
it
reading?
for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
All right, information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy's, what a Derek, I know. His pocket is like a library. What do they call them? The index, the Rolodex kind of thing. Boggy's swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe the information is out there somewhere. But we never know what his feet look like. All right.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Oh my goodness.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please.
Okay.
There's a key to every lock, detective.
Ooh.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking
I
the
need that
law.
lockpick.
If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
I need to find that
What can I do?
lockpick.
Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, I commit this crime every single day. It's simple, really. I know, right? All right, what's he say about the black and white photo?
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this
Monster.
photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
It's cryptid and it's a monster. Okay, he gave him the explorer's journals and the folder files, but what about the gloves?
The real swamp creature had claws. 3 on each hand, to be precise.
Now you're
Why does
catching
the
on.
costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
Let's present the fins.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
Okay, present a profile. What about
If I
Vanderpeer?
cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
Okay, so he doesn't care about Vanderpeer, but oh wait, hold on a second. I wanted to present Bobby.
Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule.
No. All right.
Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything!
Hold on. The
The
murderer.
man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
All right. Oop. Museum path, clearing, office outside, protest, crossroad entrance. So, okay, we're gonna have to go over this way. Although I think,
Books about Boggy and other mysterious creatures. I'll read them some other time.
all right.
Let's see here. We first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago.
Oh, I didn't realize that would have given me a new case file. Okay, so where this way I think is the next new location.
This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase.
All right, that's a little
And
obvious.
this place is so weird.
There's a sign.
This staircase is... and this-
No. Okay. All right. Let's just go. Let's just go up the stairs. All right, the bridge.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
All right. Let's
The
go in.
latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
All right. That one gotta go there. Perfect. I'm amazing. Oh, who is this?
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading, though I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually.
Treehouse.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
This is weird ass girl.
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain.
All right. Oh,
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
I sure did. Not exactly. I had to climb up here first. I'm paid to walk into people's houses. Sorry, I would have rung the bell. No, not exactly.
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention. But I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No, I am
No.
not.
I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Oh,
Well,
I just
if you
realized.
insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Waybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I forgot to show
I'm
the
Detective Grimoire.
video,
and I think
the
I
audio
might
to the
agree
other
with you.
guy. All right, so what we got? We got your job.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born.
Ooh, okay.
And I have absolutely nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here.
Mm-hmm. Video killed radio.
I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Oh,
I've
cool.
learned many things from them.
We can talk
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
about
I
the
wouldn't
flowers.
call it a chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Okay.
Wow. How do you do that?
Chemistry.
A page from Waybridge's book, Press Flowers, contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museums and can't be found anywhere else. Alright. That's just one page. One. Alright. Alright. Your last
job
name
is to ask me about what happened last night.
Yes, that is
Do
true.
you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks.
On the house?
Just
Okay, okay.
Give me a minute to write all this down.
Alright. Present a clue. Let's black and white folder.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
Alright. What about the
No, thank you.
okay, okay. This one
You
though.
bring me something with liquid.
Did that not have liquid on it? I could have sworn it did. Present a clue. Oh, this one's got liquid
Let's
on it.
see.
I see. Liquid sample collected from gloves.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the
I
carton.
think it's the same either, or they stole from each other. They probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'll have to take a look at it. This is kind of cute.
Then tap the faucet.
All right.
And now we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Oh, look at that.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Perfect. Okay, do we have any other? No, looks like everything. She won't care about anything else. Okay. Very good. What if I present to her this guy?
I'm not even sure who that is.
That's because nobody is. What about this
You
dude?
should ask someone else.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think there's. What about
I
this guy?
have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
All right, that's fair. Let's go. That's fair. Let's go.
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
All right. Good enough. Good enough.
I'm indoors. What a treat.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. So here we are. What do we got? We have 39% of the suspects' profiles complete. We've got 26% of the clues complete and 41% of the notes from gathered information. We've got 2 of 7 challenges. Explore everyone and talk to all the suspects to collect information. We have 33%. All right. Oh, okay, sure. Let's see. Let's go. Wait, that way. Wait, that's the wrong way. Go back up. And this way. Yeah, okay, here's the cafe. So we went from. So there is somewhere outside, from outside here. All right. Very good. I'll have to check it out.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship. I think. Never really learned much about ships.
Never learned about ships. All right.
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside.
No, let's see. There's
The
gotta be
glamorous
something.
life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Yes. What is this?
Hello, what's this?
Always
Just a
check the
piece of paper?
trash.
or something more sinister.
Sinister. Something else? No, is that it? All right, back. So these look like a design costume for Baggy. What's going on around here? One piece. So we've got 2 and 5. So it looks like we need the pants, the torso, and the hat.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
I found in my office explains what that was hidden inside. I brought with me disproves what. I found in the trash can explains. Smells like ever existed. Was doing last night is showing me smells like. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what. The boggy character.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the boggy character was doing last night. I'm
losing my mind.
The costume design
There we
I
go.
found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo was doing last night. Ooh, that's nearly right. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing.
No, that doesn't make
My
sense.
detective's intuition is kicking
Okay.
in.
I was like, that
That
doesn't.
black and white photograph.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm looking at the real boggy here. And I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this.
I was like,
Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
yeah. All right, we're in chapter 2, a deadly disguise.
I have something for you.
Uh-oh.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
Girl
What
pockets.
key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Of course I want to try it on Remington's office. But first I have to talk to the cafe guy. Give me a break.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
Yes, I am.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect too.
Give me the
Of
deeds.
course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
Ooh. I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast. You mean this murder case? I'm sure I can handle it. What's so challenging about old swamp? I think I'm gonna do it. I love challenge. I eat challenge
I
for
love
breakfast.
challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
That's
The
right.
swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse.
Dun
My
dun.
advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Ooh, okay. So now I got the boggy costume to ask people about. So let's ask them about the job.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
Ooh, give me
What
the
are
dish.
they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp.
Why
I don't
not?
want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Ooh.
How long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So
Wonder.
what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make.
Witches.
The bog dog.
The bog
He
dog.
had one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
Oh
And
no.
looks like a hot dog.
It's similar,
But
I'm
different.
afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why
It is
not?
only bug meat.
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Has he?
Take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog.
Okay.
Swamp juice.
Swamp juice.
Try it.
It looks like... It looks...
Oh.
Well, I'll try some. Later on.
Yeah, later.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only
Interesting.
assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe
Someone
yesterday?
visited that cafe at that little girl. After murdered the victim because was the reason that left the cafe feeling ill after all. Oh, that's right. Richard Remington left the cafe after swamp juice. Oh, after Harper sold him some swamp juice. Otherwise, was fired from the job. Suddenly burst into flames. That little girl sold him a bog dog. Let's see.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him some swamp juice.
Oh wait,
Why did Remington rush back to his office?
I sold him a bog dog.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog.
Yeah.
Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
All right, challenge unlocked. What
You're
else?
going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
Yes, we are.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually, they all
that's
left,
right.
and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship?
The woman
Is
can
there
get in,
anything
she
else unlocked?
said, and then
The chairs,
the
tables, and trash can
cameraman
where they are.
was supposed to be at the
Lifting
cafe,
things
so
like
let's
that
check
is
it out.
not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton stuff. There simply aren't many
cheap bastard.
people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Don't do
Someone
it.
made a costume to look like the creature.
Yes.
They must have known it would get a reaction for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the
Look at
trash
these
can right
sketches.
next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Very
Try to think why
suspicious.
somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Hey, Cal.
Not yet.
Not yet, that's true. So he presented these, we presented that. The black and white photo.
I can't help you with that one.
All right. But we can do, well, hold on a second. I want to ask him about this guy.
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Yeah, sure do. But did you not see him?
I don't know what to say.
All right. What about this
I
lady?
don't know very much about them.
Really? She's been here longer than the other guy. Challenge. Okay, let's do the
I was
challenge.
told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night.
Yes.
Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
Suspicious.
What do I think caused it?
Poison, obviously. Bloop, 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 bloop.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I
I
do.
think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick. I have proof it was you that poisoned his food. You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. I think it was broken into. We have a missing
The
lockpick.
storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick?
Yes.
I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
No, I think that's the guy living in the museum. All right, so we completed that challenge. All right, so let's go back. A popular drink sold at the cafe in Boggy's Bog has appearance of a strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared from his stock recently. That I'm pretty sure.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
All right.
A shipwreck? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
All right. Actually, hold on a second. Is this?
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
Just making sure. All right. So if we go down, I think we'll collect. Oh, there's more people to talk to. All right. Let us.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, look at.
It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
Okay.
It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame, it's not even signed. It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know?
No way to tell. Oh, duh.
What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all.
Staring right in the face.
It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think. There's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
I'm thinking everyone killed this guy.
Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
All right.
A Boggy's Bog mug. Maybe I'll get one and surprise Officer James for Christmas.
Nobody wants another mug.
Brightly colored Boggy baseball caps. Is there something behind them?
Yes, I already got what was behind them.
Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in. You know, not outside.
Not outside. No. A child's hat sold at the gift shop, designed to look a little bit like Buggy. All right. Who are you?
What?
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're,
busy?
hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
No, that's true. Oh no, I just arrived. I know I was in my office yesterday. Did you miss me? I know I was in my office yesterday.
I was in my office yesterday.
You're the detective, right?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
Oh, did you not get it though?
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats.
Was it magically floating?
Don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Ooh.
Oh, I have a good imagination.
All right, so let's
I
start
didn't
with the
expect
job.
to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway.
Oh, she's new.
Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it.
This
is
place.
disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You.
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
You would
And
say
if I
that.
wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day.
Ooh.
It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
How tall are
Challenge
you?
accepted.
All right, last night.
When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day,
Mhm.
then left my gift shop and went home in the evening.
Mhm,
Same as
mhm.
every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm,
Girl pockets,
I think I'd be in
again.
trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels, and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight.
Okay, so
Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway.
Nobody
I left my
wa-
spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left
Oh.
them here. By the gift shop.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back.
Yeah, I
You know
do.
what I mean?
I will take them. I gotta go see the old lady again.
Absolutely do.
All right. So a pair of Sally's black leggings. Sally says someone played a joke on her since they are covered in strange liquid slime. Sally left these leggings in her bag and left the bag in the swamp last night. All right. Boggy
I have
costume.
a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've never seen you in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion.
Sally's
You'd
not having any
never
of this.
See me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's
True,
the point
that
of
is the
disguise.
point. Yes.
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
She is
You've
tall.
only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Not last night though. So if we present a clue to her, I wanted to see if
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
in your pockets. Yes. Curtain piece.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice.
You can put it away now. Okay, fine. Crime scene. Bog
I
dog.
have no idea what that is.
What if I show her next?
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Okay. A flower book?
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
Okay. What about the black and white
This was
flower?
taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a
Ooh.
nice shot, actually.
A reflection?
Hmm.
No, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
All right, that was a good one. The journal.
Is that one of your clues?
Yeah, it's nice you can put away. Okay, I don't think any of these more will matter to her. What if I show her?
Is that your new friend? Sweet.
I don't think I'd call her a friend. Have you seen this person?
I really don't know what to tell you.
Okay, she's not seen that one. Have you seen Bubby?
Is that one of the other suspects?
Yes.
You're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that.
Okay. What about Harper?
Is that your new friend?
No, you work with
Sweet.
him. All right, nobody cares about anybody else.
I really...
All right. So, where are we on the map? So now we can go back to the crossroads. All right. Actually,
Note to self.
don't fall in. Okay, cool. So we have stop swamping the swamp. There's another guy here.
These flower petals seem a little out of place.
All right.
Looks like this path leads towards. Looks like this path.
Okay, it's the same. So okay, what's this guy? Who is this guy?
You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, you know, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
That's true.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
Am
Am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Okay. Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose. Oh. Why? Because you're a good swimmer? Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw out a let's insult him some.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose?
Why not?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again. Until my job is done.
Stop the swamping! Alright.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
Ooh.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you.
No, I
I'm
don't.
Sorry.
I don't have time.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Oh.
I thought it was...
Not thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
True.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction?
Yes.
Let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
All right, animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
No.
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Ooh, 60
Unlike
years.
you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
All right.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
Okay.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with one or two
Does
extra
he
layers
have
to
a
wear.
lockpick?
Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night.
I wonder if we should show
Hundreds
him.
of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
All right, let's, before I get to the costume, let's present, I'm just curious.
I'm afraid I have...
Oh, okay, fine.
Show it to somebody else.
Thought you said you were hungry.
No thanks, my friend.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume?
Thought you said you were
A Boggy
hungry.
Boggy. I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips.
Okay.
He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I bound it up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
Uh-huh. Suspicious.
I'm afraid I have...
Show
it to somebody.
I thought you said you loved Boggy. What about the black and white folder?
No thanks, my friend.
I thought you said you were a fan. Explorer's Journal?
This is the journal, correct?
Oops. The one that the man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind.
Okay.
He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct.
Right.
Yes, of course.
Okay. The journal was a good one for him. I don't know if he's gonna want...
I'm afraid I have no...
Yeah. What about the flowers?
Show it to some...
Okay, yeah. No. What if we ask them about...
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, I don't know that one. But what about Vanderbilt?
You're wasting your time.
What about... No, so far...
I have nothing...
So far, none of these people have anything to say about any of them.
You're asking the...
They're like, I'm not talking about any of the people here.
Seems like a good person.
Alright, here we go.
He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Ooh, interesting.
The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Okay. What about this guy?
Ah, yes. Agent
Oh,
Folder.
those two know each other.
Good man.
You know
Okay.
We get on rather well. And we shared a number of views on the way things will run around here.
Okay. So I think that's besides...
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone.
Just leave him alone. But okay, I don't think that's it. And...
No thanks, my friend.
Alright, yeah. Okay. I think let's go back. And let's go this way. Boop, boop, boop. I wanted to talk to you about the Boggy costume.
Found these designs for a costume.
Now we got some new
Boggy
stuff.
costume.
The legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
Alright, I went to present... He gave us this. What about the journal?
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
No. What if I give you the swamp...
That's great. I'm sorry I have not seen that before.
You've never seen black leggings? I don't believe you.
What is it? Some evidence from...
No. We've already completed his challenge anyways. I'm just... You don't care about any of these. Okay, he's the one who gave us the folder, so that doesn't matter.
That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Okay.
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office?
Anyone here like getting games
This
for
is going
free?
down in my notebook. It might be important.
Oh my god, Kai, why are you acting like a bot? Why are you in here acting like a bot? What are you doing? Do you want games? Alright, so let's done with that, but I want to ask him about Echo.
Try showing it to somebody different.
Okay, you don't even know that guy. What about Harper?
I really don't have...
I thought you were hungry at the cafe.
You should ask someone else.
Do you know this guy that hangs
Try
out?
showing it to...
What about this guy?
The famous director and my friend.
And my friend. Kai is transforming. I know. I know. Look at him. He's like, Steve's got endless legend for free. Oh. I swear to God. You're so funny. You're like, I have the power to post links. So I am posting links.
I really don't.
Okay, so he doesn't know anything about them. You're like, I'm just trying to spread the word. Just trying to spread the word.
What?
But let's
What
ask
can
you about the
tell me
boggy
about these
costume.
designs for a boggy costume.
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday?
Wait, hold on a minute. What if you...
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
And what about your boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Yeah, those
Technology
weird
has been
robot things.
kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Whoa. Alright, so let's present a clue for him.
I don't really have...
Yeah, he doesn't care about those. What about the Explorer's
You won't be
Journal?
getting very...
Alright. What about the curtain
If
piece?
you want an autograph, a plain...
Alright. One more thing. Let me try a flower
I don't
book.
really have time.
No. I know I said.
You won't be getting...
Alright, you don't really care about any of these, I take
If you
it.
want
What if I tell you
I'm
about...
a busy man.
No, this guy. You got it! I don't know even what the game's about. I don't either.
He's been working with me for a number of years.
Okay.
A real expert, of course.
Alright.
I simply don't...
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna know any of these other people except for Echo. But that is...
Now there's a man who could handle himself.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him, I think so, yes.
It's in the same universe as Dungeon of Endless. You've heard good things about that? Well, glad someone's heard good things about it. Because I haven't heard anything about it. Alright.
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped
Oh, look at
amongst the
this.
weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
This one...
That's the one, but I wonder where this lockpick came from.
A lockpick discarded near the entrance of Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime, most likely used by the murderer to break into the Remington's office. Folder says that this was his lockpick, but he lost it a while ago and had to buy a new one. Alright.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
But we know about that.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
What are you talking about? What? Okay. I guess that fits. All right.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed.
Boggy this and boggy
An
that.
ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
All right. What we got?
It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF.
FF.
And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea.
Interesting. Oh, what's this?
Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's a note. Richard, we're worried. Send
All right.
the letter, and it's some kind of the whole thing. It's a letter.
No,
written
stop.
out-
All right, I think we're done with this. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Remington's desk. It's all about an ink box. Yeesh.
Oh, that's
It's,
I think
It's
that's the metallic bug. I couldn't see it because I didn't move it good enough the first time.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window.
All right.
This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
An old-fashioned hunting rifle found discarded on the floor of Remington's office. Okay. Also got
These animals. They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
They're all fake.
Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it? This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
All right, puzzle time. There. There we go. Come on, puzzle. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. All right, hold on a second. We'll get there. We're putting it back together. Come on. There.
This photograph.
Get in
There's
there.
a young Remington and some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
Harper. Oh, yes. First Order of Cryptozoological Hunters, Headquarters, 1963. A group photo of hunting club. Young Remington stands among friends. They are all holding rifles. That's the young Remington. All right, cool. All right.
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm
And
going
I-
to stop looking at it now.
I wish I had never looked at it.
Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those three prongs.
Yes.
I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
I'm pretty sure it's the murder weapon. A fireplace poker hidden in Remington's office. It has three small prongs on the end. There is a small amount of dried blood on the tip of the prongs, covered in a strange liquid slime. The three prongs match up with Remington's wounds. Could this be the murder weapon?
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
Alright, so we've got shouldn't be the reason. Is historical evidence that disproves that, explains why. Was a ghost, belonged to a secret society. Was found at the crime scene. Murdered the victim. Was a ghost. Let's see. Oh, the hunting. Those footprints. A broken mirror. Richard Remington. Sally's face. Murdered the victim. Oh my goodness. Those. Belong to a secret society. So Richard. All the suspects.
The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be
Sally's
the bad
face
guy
shouldn't be
in
the
this
reason
story.
a broken mirror
If he
belonged to a
wasn't already
secret
dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around. See if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
All right, we're on chapter 3, Richard Remington's real reasons.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Ugh. All right, I was given by to blink was definitely the murder weapon. I lost near, I found near, I found inside, and I was given by. Might belong to Agent Folder. It might belong to Mr. Harper. It has been there for years. I was definitely the murder weapon. The gift shop, the treehouse. All right, we didn't find our hats. We found, okay, so I said, the lockpick I found near Remington's body was definitely the murder weapon. It might belong to Agent Folder. That's true.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks.
Nice.
I wonder if he's hiding something.
I got a challenge for him. I don't think there's anything else.
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever.
Oh, door? Oh, that's to get out of there. All right. I think that's fine. If I mapped, have I gone everywhere now? Okay, so what was the office? Yes. I was gonna say Sally's face shouldn't be the reason all the suspects belong to a secret society. All right, let us go now. I want to talk to him, but hold on a second. Well, I have a lot of them. Oh, hello, girl.
The great detective returns.
It's only supposed to be a couple hours, so we should be
push in the right direction.
getting towards the end of it. I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you. No need to push me, but the direction would help. You're the one who needs a little push.
You're the one who needs a little push.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned.
No.
I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's boggy. I'm
hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
I just found out that girl is definitely boggy.
What's this? Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
All right. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Maybe? No? Okay, I don't know what I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here with this. So I might have to come back to that. You have no idea who Boggy is. Boggy's this guy, basically. Essentially. All right.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
All right. We have to talk to...
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
All right, so we gotta talk to him again. We have the boggy costume.
These designs for a boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character.
Ooh.
It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, you know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that there's no way anyone would believe nothing but foolishness.
All right, and then...
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
Yes.
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
Yeah.
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Both know that. All right, all right.
It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Ooh, the music stopped. All right. Present a clue. That's the film.
I have no interest in something.
Okay. What about the song?
You're wasting your prey.
I thought you were gonna be like drinking it. What about the lockpick?
Something you found on. Come back when
I thought you would want the lockpick. It's your lockpick. Explorer. I think he gave us the Explorer's journals.
I've never seen that before.
I never want to see it again.
I have
Hunting.
no interest.
No. All right. What about the bog dog? All right. One more thing. Flower book?
I've never seen that.
No, okay. All right. What about Echo?
Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature.
Okay.
I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Interesting.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime.
He did it. For sure.
This person is
Okay, they don't care about Sally. What about Harper?
If I cared about that person,
I would know everything already. Oh, yeah. Can't ask about himself.
Next time.
All right, let's do the challenge.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to.
3 hours for completionist?
My apologies,
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
we're almost there.
What are we showing Folder now?
Present a clue. Well, weren't we supposed to show him the lockpick? Is that not what we were gonna show him? They said this is his lockpick?
Where did I find this again?
We found that outside the office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You were at the scene of the crime yesterday, and you might know who dropped it. You said Remington was always carrying a lockpick with him. You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open locked doors.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. Yes. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one? Or you let Remington borrow your lockpick before you find it? No, you left... I think he said he left it by the office.
You left your lockpick by
Oh,
Remington's
no!
office yesterday. Let's
That was
think
wrong.
about this one again.
No, that was wrong. Challenge. Okay, let's go.
I
Let's
have
go.
a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Yes,
Maybe.
yes.
Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
We're showing him the lockpick.
Where did I find this again?
I found that outside the
I
office.
found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
Because you already admitted to opening.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right?
Yes.
Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick.
You did.
Before you even found it.
You said you lost in the swamp
You
and had
lost
to
your
buy a new
lockpick in
one.
the swamp
I remember.
and had to buy a new one.
That's right.
I remember
I appreciate
now.
you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Murder.
It's an important piece of evidence.
Alright, challenge unlocked. So we've got 4 of 7 challenges. Alright, I'm done talking to him. Alright. let us go back. And I have a bunch I need to do. I still don't know.
What's this? It looks like this stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
It's as if we reposition them, but like I don't know how they want things repositioned. I'm just not understanding. Not understanding what they want here.
The rock path leading back to...
All right. I don't get it. I'll have to play with that later. All right. Let's go to... I have to talk to you. Excuse me. Oh, the
I
costume.
found these designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
Just
You're
curious.
asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
I
No,
mean...
But that's a good reason. Let's
Exactly.
go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft. My livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering.
Oh, I
don't
bet
think
that's
he
in the
cared
curtains.
much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
All right, let's
You've
talk
been
about...
here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp.
Mm.
We'll be better off without him.
Ooh.
Hopefully the curtain will fall
Okay.
on his little tourist attraction as well.
Confirmed they
Better
all
off.
killed him.
Is a killer on the loose now?
There have been
They all
murderers
killed
loose in
him.
the swamp before.
What are you talking
They
about?
all hated him.
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait,
That's it.
what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal.
Ooh.
That just meant they came back again and again.
Dudes.
Doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It
Eh.
is now. But some men have no respect for laws.
No
of any
respect.
kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
All right, let's present her with... We have a lot of clues that we can present. First of all, come on.
You bring me.
Okay, I thought she'd want that because it had the thing in there, but
Let's see.
let's do the leggings.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cup and tap.
All right, so let's put that there. Bloop. Now we're gonna get green again.
And now we...
It's the same color. All right.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Ah, that looks pretty similar to last time.
Yeah, it does. All right, present a clue. We've got another one.
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap the...
They're all gonna be the same. Yeah, they all looking to be the same so
now-
far. All right.
Got it! Now I know what... I'll write it down in my... This was the exact...
Exact same liquid. Okay, are they all the exact same liquid?
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap the... And now...
They're all blueberries and dandelions?
Got it! Now I know... I'll write it... What's going on? That
What-
was
go-
definitely the same as the other tests. There's something about that green slime.
So the black legging swamp creature, my hairstyle, Wayburn's cauldron. Found at the crime scene, found in the treehouse, is proof that are the only reason found at the crime scene are covered in green powder, are covered in the same swamp slime. Have magic powers, belong to Buggy, are covered in green powder. All right. Found the treehouse is proof that. Hold on a second. What we got? Found at the crime scene and the black leggings found at the crime scene and the Wayburn's cauldron are covered in the swamp slime found in the
The black leggings found at the crime scene and Weybridge's cauldron are covered in the same swamp slime. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, you tell me. Found in the treehouse and they're not covered in green powder, they're covered in the swamp slime. It's proof that Wayburn's cauldron is proof that the black leggings.
Weybridge's cauldron is proof that the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. I don't get it.
Me neither. Fireplace. Oh. The Wayburn's call are the only reason? Oh my lord. Remington's office. Sally's legs.
Weybridge's cauldron, found in the treehouse, and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. What is that supposed to mean? That slime keeps showing up in different places.
Not belong. It doesn't mean that they belong to Boggy either. Covered in green powder. It has to be are covered in the same swamp slime. Fireplace. Black leggings are on the. Wait. Maybe it's this?
The fireplace broker
there we go.
found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp
there
slime.
We go.
Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
A new challenge. Alright, what if, what do you think about, Harper?
I'm not even sure who that...
He's been around for a long time.
You should ask.
Do you not know who any of these people are?
Show it to someone
who cares. Doesn't live in a tree. Boggy? I'm not even sure who Boggy is.
You should ask.
Alright.
Let's see. First, then tap.
Still the same.
And now... Got it. Now I'll write it down. The swamp. It's the exact...
Alright. I don't think she'll care about any... Oh, wait. Do we not have...
You can put that away.
I thought we had the picture of the hunting photo. There you go.
Some of those men.
Yes, here we go.
Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Alright. The flower bomb?
Samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And one of them only grows around the museum.
Okay.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I thought you might.
Ooh.
I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Okay. That little girl killed the swamp creature. Built the museum because it was living in the swamp. Because the lady Waybridge was living in the swamp when Richard Hemingway, when the swamp creature was discovered by the 60s.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago.
Yep.
Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
All right, challenge. Let's do this.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
Ooh.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
Yes, but you were living in the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago. You created the myth of the swamp creature yourself to scare people away. You were the original founder of the tourist attraction. No, you were living in the swamp.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
Oh, there's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is. I think you wrote something in the journal yourself, and I need you to tell me the journal is a fake.
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp.
Yes.
I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal.
Ooh.
What, that I stole it?
You took it from the journal while it was on display in the museum. I really have no idea if I could see it. I might be able to make up my mind. You stole it from him before he left the swamp, yeah.
You stole it from him before he left the swamp. No, wait, that's not right, is it?
Ah, fuck. All right, challenge.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You must.
All right. So you were the original. No. You created the myth. No, you were living in the swamp.
That.
The one, you know, his sketch.
You learned.
And there's a page missing from the journal.
There's a page missing.
All right.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal. Or what? That I stole it?
Okay. You took it from when I was on the.
You took it from the joke. Hold on.
I needed to be like, I need to see it.
Yeah.
I fucked up this challenge. All right. You're living in the swamp. All right.
The what? You know, his sketches.
You.
All right. Missing journal pages.
Why?
Because
Yours or what?
I really have no idea.
I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here with me. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Ooh.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
Yes.
I think there's something on the back.
Oh, okay, here we go.
What's this? Footprints.
Wait, page 2. So this is what we need to do. Last page ripped out the explorer's journal given to Weybridge by the explorer 60 years ago features a drawing of the Lady Weybridge at 20 years old. Also features drawings of the Boggy's feet and footprint. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This page proves the footprints were found outside of the office were not made by the real Boggy. All right. But we can leave. We can actually go back. I think.
What's this? Looks like this. Maybe.
Is that what this is supposed to? It's supposed to be. How did it look in that? How did it look? Okay, see, there's the footprints. There's the footprints. Oh, here, I see. Footprints are, they're on the things. Oh my god, it took so long to figure that out. It took way too long. Alright, let's see. So those. Huh. No, I think. Can I not turn them at all? I feel like. Do I need to turn them? What am I trying to do? I think you're making this hard. I know! I can't get the things to line up. Like nothing's lining up. Like I think you're supposed to make them the footprints, right? Like they want them to be the footprints. Right? There's basically what these 4 things. Yeah. I know, I feel so... Oh my lord. Maybe I am making this. Okay, this one I feel is done, right? This one would be like this. All right, right? Yes, right.
I recognize that.
There we go.
It's the same as the one found at the claims.
My lord, that took too long. It took too long.
It's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
All right. So we got 82% complete, 84 clues, and 72 notes, 5 out of 7 challenges. I think I have another challenge from someone else as well. All right. Treehouse. No, I have to talk to him really quick. All right, Richard Remington.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't.
I don't know what that did though. I got the things.
Here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets?
Secrets.
Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
Present to him. I want to see if he...
One of Mr. Remington's secrets.
Yes.
I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
Okay. And...
Why don't you show...
Okay. He...
You don't know... It was... Strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
It's not supposed to be there.
It's the most... In fact, the look.
Okay, so who would have been taking it from?
I can't help you with that one.
Okay. What about?
Why don't you show?
What about?
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker.
Yes.
This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Oh, I already did his challenge.
Fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
Okay. What about?
You have a lot of.
I do have a lot of suspects. Yes.
I don't know what to.
You want to say about yourself?
I don't know very much about.
Yeah.
He was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
What about the lockpick?
I don't know everything.
And the hunting rifle.
That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason.
Okay.
He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Alright.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently. Which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat. Nothing of real importance.
Okay. He did ask what the one person liked to eat, though.
You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which
Of
one?
course.
The cartoon character or the real creature?
Ooh.
Exactly.
Alright. I'm done talking to him.
Grass, trees, water. Seriously.
That's right. I'm not drinking that. Right. Alright, so let's go to...
I'm not going to worry about how frail. I'm not.
Alright, okay, that's fine.
It's a humble gift shop.
No. I want to talk to her.
What?
Yes.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice. Ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Yes. Alright, okay, I do have a challenge for her, but first... I don't think she'll know anything about these, but here.
They're mine, but I left them here last night.
Okay.
Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Oh, that's right. She's gonna give them to me.
I have no idea.
Alright, she won't care about that. Oh.
Where are you keeping?
Where are you keeping all the stuff?
Is that one of your clues?
Nah, yeah, it was. Girl. Flippers?
I have no idea.
Alright.
Where are you?
Okay. Oops. Okay.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning.
Oops.
They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Yes.
Everything in the swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
I have proof that you were wearing them during the murder. This exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else. Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Yes.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
You bet.
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
You're too fat to wear these. You're far too long to wear for you. They're loose and stretched.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has
Someone
worn
else
these.
larger.
Stretched out, especially at the
Ruined my
waist.
pants.
It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their boggy costume.
Yes.
And then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details.
If you
It's my job to
said
sell
so.
souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
No.
Oh, my, yes. But only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up.
Oh.
You can take this one.
Oh, tap and hold to wind the toy up. Oh. Okay. Challenge complete. A small plastic toy sold at the gift shop has the cartoon appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in the bucket of water. All right. I wanted to see. Does she know?
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here.
All
Anyone
right.
supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protest used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
All right. Spending more time holding Echo's ponchos. Let's see. Has never spoken to. Has recently acquired. Is spending less time holding. More time holding. Less time in his tent and plans to eat it because he's so terrified. More time in his tent. Less time in his tent. Alright, so I think he's less time holding that and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent.
Yeah.
I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Alright. That is going to be the last challenge. Oh! Hey, girl.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Yeah.
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well,
She's totally
no.
Boggy. She's totally Boggy. Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all. I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone. I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy. Mainly
because I didn't believe he existed at all.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says, thank you.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be like, "Thank you" or something. All right, we finished speaking to the little girl. We are done with her. Okay. Hey, we have to talk to you. Present a clue. Oh, we already did the flower thing. The missing page.
No thanks, my friend.
Oh, come on now. First.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally
That's a good question.
skilled at ignoring me, ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
The Hell of a Boss episode is controversial now. A lot of people are hoping for tomorrow because, technically the full moon is tomorrow morning, and so we're all hoping that the full moon episode comes out on the day of the full moon. Other people think it might not be till the 29th, like later, like next week. We're not sure. There's every day is just we're just hoping. They just said May. We're all thinking the end of May, so any day now, but I'm hoping for tomorrow because full moon on a full moon would be pretty awesome, that's for sure.
I'm afraid I have...
Okay, he doesn't care about the hunting rifle. Wind up.
Show it to somebody else.
You still making that watch party? Yeah, but the watch party won't be till like... Oh no. Later, probably mid-June or something like that. Actually, I was kind of thinking about making the watch. So there's going to be an episode this month and then in June. And I was kind of thinking about waiting until the June episode. I know. The June episode came out because then there's 3 months or 2 months, but then there's a little bit of a break, and then so that we get the next two 2 episodes, and then we can do watch party and do all of it all the way through the latest, because then then there won't be anything released until October. So that's kind of why I was thinking. I'm like, we might as well do the watch party when we have both the May and June episodes. Otherwise, if we do a watch party like before the June episode is out, we just have to do another one to watch that next episode. Although, to be fair, I guess we could just watch. I guess, to be fair, we could just watch the new episode when it's released in June. Just the latest episode? Fine. We could do that. I will put together something, maybe over the weekend then. Not the one that's coming out right now. Yeah, I will try to put something together. I'll sooner. Maybe we'll do multiple. That would be kind of good. That way it's not all at one time. That's actually not a bad idea. I do have a little bit of time coming up too, because it's a little bit of a longer weekend. So actually, if the new episode does come out, we can watch that one too. But yeah, maybe I'll put something. That's actually not a bad idea. I gotta figure out how to do that. I'll look into it. I'll do that. I'll put it together tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put something up. I'll put something up tomorrow for maybe later in the weekend. And hope. Cross our fingers that the full moon episode comes out.
No thanks, my friend.
Oh, come on. I know.
I'm afraid.
I know you care about something in here.
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
Use him to know a little bit. How possible will take like half an hour, so if you're just gonna watch one episode, then you might want to add something else after. Right, exactly. So, if it's not, to be honest with you, if the latest one's not out tomorrow, we could probably do like the first season on one watch party, and then what's left of the second season, and then yeah, we could do something like with and then when the new seasons come out, maybe we can do the 2 new episodes together or something like that. I'll have to figure it out, but yeah, because the early episodes in the first season are a little bit shorter, and then we start to get closer to like 20-25 minutes later on. But the first ones I think are like 15 minutes or something like that, so it's pretty easy to power through them. But yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have like. Ooh.
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Ooh.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind of...
He was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Did I not? I could have sworn I did.
Show it to somebody.
Okay. That might be all that he cares
No
about.
thanks, my friend.
Okay. What? Okay, I've...
A man who... Pretty good beard, too.
Talk about himself. All right, let's do this challenge.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Oops. Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Oh my goodness.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
All right.
Notebook time.
The tax man.
You've been hiding in your tent from the tax man.
Why not?
I had to. Oh, that completed the challenge. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I sent. All right. I'm pretty sure we had the guy who. Did we not? Yeah, we showed him the picture. We showed him.
I can't help.
All right. Then we gotta do that. We did that. All right. It just, what does it say? It feels like I'm done talking to him. Okay. Does it say that about everybody? Feels like I'm done talking to her. I think we did all of those basically.
I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
He made sure I always got paid, so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
No. I know.
Where are you?
I don't think she cares about like any. If it's nice, you can put it away now. Oops. No, back. We already completed her challenge. I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
All right.
I have no.
I don't think they care about anything else.
Where are
you doing other things?
I can draw way better than that.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
Oh, snap. All right. All right, I'm missing a few things. We did everything with him, I'm pretty sure. What do we got with you? Oh.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know.
Okay.
I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
To be honest with you, I don't
I'm sorry, I have not.
think he'll care about many of these.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? Yes, that's my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
The north end of Boggy's Bog.
That's great. I'm sorry, I have...
I'm just gonna show you everything.
What is it?
You don't care about anything.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
Carrying heavy equipment. Okay, we talked to him.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Alright, so for the most part...
I simply don't...
He doesn't know who that person is.
The world's premier director.
Premier!
The king of wit and whimsy. You met him. You're a lucky man.
A little full of yourself. What about Harper?
You want me to sign a photograph for you?
No. Lady
I'm a
Weaver?
busy man.
Okay. One last person.
Ah, yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature.
What an amazing
No one
creature.
has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible.
Alright.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Is it? Fine. Chapter 4, they're beginning. Continue. Wait, let's go up here for a second.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Alright, page 1, 2, 3, suspect. We have everything there. There. Oh, we still are missing something with the cap. And this. All there. All that. So we got all that. Something with this too. All right, so we're missing a few things.
I don't like it here.
All right.
There are bizarre and back.
Okay. Let's go. I think we did what?
The open window
Here we
looks
go.
over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Okay. So that should have. Oops. That's clues, right? Notes. That should. Can I not go to the notes from here? Should have done the one note. All right, let's get out of there. That's that. Done with that. We're done with those people.
Uh-huh.
Did I show him? The
What
one.
is it? Some evidence?
No. All right.
If you want an autograph.
What else? There was.
I don't really have time.
All right, back.
Uh-huh.
I already talked to you about the headpiece. Okay. Police file.
What is it? Some
Yeah. You don't care. You don't care. All right. I want 100% before.
That museum is quite. Is it?
Hold on a second.
It's a stepping stone path that goes past. So glad I'm. I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut. This. It's a stepping stone.
All right. Same.
That museum is. Which makes it look. Is it being held up?
Okay. I looked at all that. All right.
So, a good example of how
Here we
Boggy's
go.
feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Nice. Okay. We have that.
This
Boggy
is just a
hat.
piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature.
All right. And then. I don't think he'll care about.
Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Next time,
Okay, so he's got all those.
I've never seen that before.
And I never want to see it again.
An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
All right.
This file goes over some basic differences. It's nothing more.
All right. Costume design. Here, we already looked at the costume design. I'm pretty sure.
I have no interest.
Yeah. Okay. One more.
This design is.
We did that, and then.
You're wasting.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
What about?
So, you
Hmm.
found it.
Yes.
I wonder who else knows about it.
Who? All right. How do I see the notes? Clues. Suspects. Clues. Okay. Notes. Why is it showing me the map when I want to look at the notes? No. Oh, here we go. I see. Oh, all of these are clues. That's what they're talking about, clues. Not the notes. Okay. So have I not like
Some educational fact. Did you? This is a really cramped museum. Just one room, not worth the admission price.
all right.
Let's see
Oops.
it. Let's go
That's
first.
the. All right. We got that. Really quick before.
The water's clear. I can see my. Not bad. This staircase is. And this. The water's clear. I can. Not bad.
All right. And we already did that.
It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun? I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies, I know what happens.
Alright. Let's go in there really quick.
If you bring me something with...
Oh, that's all she really cares about, right?
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
No. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse.
No.
I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though.
She probably doesn't care about any of this.
You can put that...
And the
No, thank you.
Yeah. And...
If you bring me...
Just liquid.
You can put
The
that anywhere. Alright.
tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool. Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses.
Alright. Am I missing anything?
I'm indoors. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
Okay. My case files were updated. Okay. That's fine.
Check out that sun.
Alright. There's that. And the only other thing would be...
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship. I think it's part of the cafe.
Alright. There.
There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous. A shipwreck? And what?
Alright. I think I've shown him everything now.
Why don't you... You don't know every...
I don't know everything.
I can't help you.
What about...
He's dead.
He's
but
dead.
He always knew what he was getting involved with.
Did he? Okay, I did all that. I think that's gonna have to do it for us. I think we're gonna have to go back.
There aren't many clues over here. Unless those trees are a clue. But I don't think so. It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
I think I
Maybe I'll get one and
looked at all of these.
brightly colored Is there?
And behind them, yes, there was.
Bonky dolls, bonky
I think...
bonky doll,
Buggy.
bonky doll.
Alright. Back. Talk to her. Feels like I'm done.
That is not something from my
There we
gift
go.
shop.
There we
I've seen
go.
it before.
The gloves?
Where are you?
Where are you keeping these things?
Is that when
And then I think I talked to her.
I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
Alright. Okay.
Note to self.
Don't fall in.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Well, I did get... What, 83%? Murder victim. Where's my notepad? I'm still missing something in the office. Interesting. Okay, so the office I'm missing something in. The museum I'm missing something in. That's all good. The clearing. Okay. Missing something in the clearing. Missing 2 things in the protest section. Wow. Crossroads, I'm still missing 1 thing here. Nothing at the entrance. Nothing in the woods. Nothing in the gift shop. Nothing in the cafe. Nothing in the bridge. Nothing in the treehouse. Okay, so 1 thing in the museum. So there's what did I say? There's 1 thing here. I'm gonna find it.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. It's a fork. Apparently, I'm not.
What else could I...
Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. Those trees.
What else could there be?
It's a fork. Those trees. Note to self.
Don't fall in.
It's the base. Was this entire place built around it?
Okay. So that should be the end of... That should be that. Okay. Then, if I go to the protest, there's two things I need to click on here. I was just like, I have to get it all.
Looks like this path leads to where Looks like this path. These flower petals. I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to.
Oh!
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock.
Found something.
Staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Oh my god, what would the right number be? Oh shit. How would I, do we know? What do we have? Do we have any small tent, blue and red flower pots? What do we know? What do we know about this? What do we know about this guy? Didn't provide any solid reason for his new schedule. Suspicious. Echo's visiting time is tent. Echo's protesting against animal rights. Shares many views.
Not suspicious.
Oh. Okay. You can see. Huh. Protesting hippie. Interesting. I need something that would have a number 2045 maybe? We can try that. 2045. See if there's any other numbers. 60 years old. Okay, so these are all done too. All right, let's try 2045. Let's see if that will get us in.
I'm impressed someone might, and I'm
2045.
It's a color piece.
No? Okay.
It's piece.
Not 2045. What else could it be? 2045 was when we killed the guy.
It's Echo's tent. I think he's been here for a while.
Need some clues. 2045. What else have we got? 9708, 9780. Oh my god, there's just so many numbers there. There's just no. We need. Is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It can't be, right? It would actually. Wait, there's only 4. Are there only 4? There's only 4 numbers. Come on. 20. There's a ticket here, but I don't think either of those, like, what, 1926? I don't think that would...
I'm impressed someone managed to... And I'm...
Yeah. 1921.
It's a color. He's...
Let me get... I have no idea what this would be. Oh, that's kind of frustrating. That's kind of frustrating. 'Cause that's the last one. So let's go to the clearing really quick. They're saying there's one thing.
There's a narrow path. It doesn't look inviting.
There.
I'm not...
Now we got that part. And they say there's nothing here, but there is one thing in here.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window. Remington's desk is all up. An ink bottle. Yeesh. Perhaps this...
Let's see. Was there a...
Vincent Van... There's a couple...
Well, numbers.
There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back.
Yeah, what are the numbers? Show me what the numbers are. I think I need those numbers.
It's the hand Richard. Where send the letter
send word.
It's some kind of the whole thing.
Italian.
It's
stop talking.
There's a
no, stop. Oh my goodness. I need.
It's a letter.
No, I need to get out of here.
I feel
I'm just
overdue.
going in circle back. There we go. All right. We got the everything in the clearing. No clues. Yeah. Everything. Oh no. The museum. Okay, so maybe whatever's in the museum.
There are the and back.
Maybe the museum will have a number that we can try. Let's see. Let's see if the museum.
In a different. It's only recent. That might. It's a.
Is there a number? No, there's not a number on here.
Let's see here. Who first discovered Boggy?
60 years ago. Alright, that's just the same thing. And there's no numbers here.
There's a little door in the wall. This is a real... These are skulls? Oh, they're just models.
Creepy models.
Books about Bog... I'll read... Things and jobs. Unless the thing is marmalade. This is a... Some education... Did you know...
You know swamps are gross?
It's... A parrot. This is a...
There's something in here that they're saying I haven't yet...
Models of some...
clicked on. I've already done this.
There's a little door in the wall.
Where would it be?
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is...
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay. Have a good night. I'm sorry that I didn't finish this. All right, I'm gonna finish it, but you go to bed. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Touch out. All right, this is bothering me. They're saying there's something at the museum. I want 100% it. There's nothing on the path, but they're saying there's something in the museum. It said you could get in and out of the museum via a small side door if you had a key. And I thought I had a key. No? I have a lockpick. I could have sworn someone gave me keys. Alright, you know what? I guess it is what it is. Oh. Alright. I too also have to get... I've sworn and someone gave me keys. I wish I had the I don't have a number for that either. Alright, let's go. Ciao. Alright. All right.
Ah,
Here we are.
you finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
What swamp creature?
What swamp creature?
Oh, no. All right, though.
You find.
I didn't find him.
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
The case can be solved. I'll keep looking from. I don't need to.
I don't need to.
All right. Final chapter. Let's continue. We're
Why
done.
not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well, not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of
I left
Buggy
them
from
all
last
to be
night?
suspect.
Let me see that photo.
All right.
If that's not Buggy, what is it?
We are gonna present.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can.
There we go.
Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one
But
that...
the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Ha! We have.
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records.
That's right.
The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
The costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind.
No, it doesn't
How do you
need
explain
claws.
the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Oh, we have
The
the
prongs match
poker.
up with the wounds perfectly. The handle was
Yes.
even covered in slime, see?
But this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
Oh shit. What's the slime supposed to be? Swamp juice?
This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me,
What is that?
It's a bog dog.
poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office. To make sure everyone in the swamp would be poisoned. To make sure no one could eat at the cafe again.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Yes.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Yes. Continue.
I've been looking
Final
through your
chapter.
evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
Okay.
Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
All right. That's gonna be the lands on. I guess it was the plaques on his outside. Sure. Yeah, falls backwards. And then that would be firing a hunting rifle. Grabs the metal poker, maybe. Crays out and shock his bot. The ripping is definitely the curtain falling. Over opens the office door. Let's see. Cries out in shock and falls backwards. Fires. Rips off the curtain as he falls. Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be this way. So it's gonna be, he opens the door. Then we have him falling. No. Then we have as Boggy appears.
I think that's
There we
it.
Excellent.
There you go.
There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
It was in the hat.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head
Aha!
of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far.
Yes.
I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
All right. Hello, I am the murderer. Oh, that's right. We never found the chest piece.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right. And I never would have found it.
Oh.
Not lying around. Not like the
If
others.
only I had the numbers.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made out of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
Soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
That's what I said.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
I think it's gonna be at the protest.
How? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Ooh. Continue.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp. And
Oops, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for
you
you.
worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Not unless you're so they can't be proof that. Forgot to tell me that. Was framed because leads me to believe was stolen by Boggy, was here to hunt Boggy, was Boggy in disguise, was eaten by Boggy, was stolen by Boggy. Was here to hunt Buggy. Shit. So, the hunting photo was leads me to believe Richard.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
They were supposed to be hunting a strange and mystical creature.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
Yes.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing.
Yes.
I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
Yes.
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession.
Project.
For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
Didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's bond was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
That
Can
creature.
he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
Interesting. But he's not a killer. He didn't have the right How can you know what Buggy wanted? But he's not the killer.
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
You. It's
finished. Well, don't be angry.
Yeah.
Be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
Yep. I do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
Ooh. Ooh, you're right. It doesn't make any difference. It makes difference. ... I'm leaving it there.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Oh.
Hey, wait!
Oh, where's he going? Oh, there's the real Buggy. Oh, my hat.
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Did we? did we? That whole last part was really weird. Yeah. Okay. 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 We finished it.
Grimoire.
Yes.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. As always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
Oh. To be continued. Nice. All right. Yes. Very good. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was a nice way to spend. That was a nice way to spend the evening. Oops. Ugh, what did I gotta push this back here. Ugh. All right. I am going to get off. It's a little bit late for me, and I will be back on Friday. I'm coming live a little earlier on Friday. I'm coming live around 4 p.m. Eastern time, and I will be doing Hades. So we're gonna do some runs, and we're gonna hope that we I got one win offline, so I'm hoping that I get another win online. I'd like to show you guys a win. I got another one in this similar series of this one. I think I'll hold on to it for now, but I did enjoy that one quite a bit. I kind of wish I could figure out the code. I would have liked to have opened up the tent. I'm not quite sure how you would have known what numbers to use. I don't know if I was missing one thing for that. And then there was like one other location like the museum. I just couldn't figure out what to click on that would have given us, I don't know, maybe that last thing at the museum would have given us a number. I don't know, but I thought I clicked on everything in the museum, but oh well. With that, I'm going to be getting offline, going to bed. But I hope you are doing well, and hope you have a great night. And I hope that I see you soon. All right, thanks for coming out and chilling with me today. And take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.